Welcome back. Now, for the activities at the Nigeria's debt market, I'm being joined by a fixed income dealer with UBA Group, Afam Ifuna Ume. Good afternoon, Afam. Always seem to have lost Afam there. Now, the United Nations has warned that Nigeria's economic slowdown, compounded by Boko Haram attacks, could mean 5.5 million people needing food aid in the volatile Northeast by next month, double the current number.
WFP has delivered food to 170,000 people in northeastern Nigeria, but hopes to reach 700,000 by year-end. It is also providing aid to 400,000 people in the three other Lake Chad Basin countries, Cameroon, Chad and Niger.
Because of Nigeria's economic downturn, the number of hungry people could double in the northeastern states that are already so heavily afflicted by the conflict. The drop in oil prices and the sharp rise in the cost of imported staples has compounded the years of violence that these poor people had to suffer. So we are concerned, our experts are warning, that it could go as high as 5.5 million people by next month.
According to the United Nations Refugee Agency, UNHCR, as government troops advance against the militants, the somewhat better access for aid workers on the military escort to Borno and Yobe states has exposed catastrophic levels of suffering and a vast regional crisis.
Present and with the military campaign.
UNHCR spokesman Adrian Edwards says the situation remains dangerous and volatile following an attack on an aid convoy last month.
There have been frequent hit-and-run incidents by militants, suicide bombings, attacks on civilians, torching of homes, thefts of livestock. On 27th of July, as you've heard here before, a UN convoy was attacked. This was with an improvised explosive device. With gunfire, it resulted in injuries to 3 humanitarians as well as to members of the military escort. The trauma levels just are astounding. We are seeing many women and girls recently released from Boko Haram. They are urgently in need of psychosocial support. Many of the women are pregnant. Some were Boko Haram wives. Many have given birth in the camps. They don't often want to speak openly to humanitarians. There needs to be really careful work done with these people.
He also said that armored vehicles and military escorts are urgently needed to provide protection for aid workers.
Now, Afam Ifuna Ume of UBA Fixed Income Dealer is back to us. Good afternoon, Afam.
Good afternoon to you again.
Now, bullish sentiment has been dominating the market since this week. What is the sentiment today? Is the bullish trend continuing?
Yeah, today the market continued bullish, especially on the Treasury bills end. This is quite attributed to basically what happened last week, where the central bank did not at the auction. They did not offer the 364-day Treasury bill. So this drove yields on the long end of the curve, of the Treasury bill curve, lower. So this basically affected the entire curve. This week there's been no Treasury bill maturities. There's been no OMO from the CBN as well. So basically this has driven a bit of bullish sentiment. And because it's towards the end of the month, you can also see some flows trying to adjust their portfolio as regards expected inflows into the system by way of the FAC and other government inflows they're expecting the system. So you can see people aligning as regards that as well.
Right. So what level of system liquidity do we have in the market now?
Well, at the moment, system liquidity is as low as 24 to 30 billion, as the liquidity that hit the system last week was well mopped up by the CBN, by the OMO auctions. So system liquidity at the moment is still quite low, and rates in the money market are as high as 16 to 18%.
All right. Thank you very much for that update, Afam. Thank you for your time. Well, I'd say on that note that we draw the curtain on today's edition of the program. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Chimeze Obiwagu. Have a good afternoon.